Day 844 of doing a LeetCode problem every day until I get a job. All right, y'all, we're back again. Another day, another LeetCode problem where we're doing daily LeetCode problems. And today we have question number 3718, smallest missing multiple of k. The difficulty level is easy, but don't worry because you already know we're going to keep the solution as simple and easy to understand as possible. But before we get started, y'all, don't forget to like, hype, subscribe, comment, and share. And if you need any new Apple AirPods, go in and check out that link in the description so you can get you some. Now let's see what the question says. Given an integer array nums and an integer k, return the smallest positive multiple of k that is missing from nums. A multiple of k is any positive integer divisible by k. All right, y'all, so that may seem a little bit confusing at first, so let's go ahead and take a look at these examples just to make sure that we're doing this problem correctly. So in example 1, we have our input nums equals an array of integers 8, 2, 3, 4, 6, k equals 2. The output is 10. The explanation says the multiples of k equals 2 are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and the smallest multiple missing from nums is 10. So let's break this down one step further, right? So we have this k, right, and k equals 2. That means we need to find all of the multiples of 2 in this array, and then we need to find the smallest missing multiple. So since we have 2, 4, 6, 8, those are the smallest multiples of 2. So we have to find the next one that comes after this 8, which would be 10. The next multiple of 2 after 8 is 10, right? 12 also comes after, but we want the smallest. Since 10 is smaller than 12, that's why we return 10, because 10 is the next multiple of 2 that is missing from this array right here. Boom. Now, just in case that didn't make sense, let's take a look at example 2. In example 2, our input nums equals an array of integers 1, 4, 7, 10, 15. This time k equals 5 and the output is 5. Explanation says the multiples of k equals 5 are 5, 10, 15, 20, and the smallest multiple missing from nums is 5. So in this case, k equals 5, so we need to come over here and find the smallest multiple of 5 that is missing. So we see right here, we have 10, that's a multiple of 5, and we have 15, that's a multiple of 5. But if you notice, 5 is missing. 5 is the smallest possible multiple of 5, and it's missing from this array. It goes straight to 10. So since 5 is missing and it's a multiple of 5, and it's the smallest multiple of 5 that's missing, that's why we return 5, y'all. So boom, I hope that makes sense to y'all. And now that we understand the question, let's get into the fun part, the actual solution. The solution is not that difficult at all now. First thing we're going to do is we're going to start with the smallest positive multiple of k. And this variable is always going to represent the current multiple we are checking for. So we'll just declare a variable called m, and we'll set that equal to k. Then we need to process the numbers in ascending order. So we're going to say for num n nums dot sorted parentheses, open up the brackets. And if the current multiple is smaller than the current number, then this multiple does not exist in the array. And since the array is sorted, it will not appear later either. So we have found a missing multiple. So we're going to say if m is less than none, we're going to open up the brackets and we're going to say break. Boom. And if the current number matches the multiple we are looking for, move on to the next multiple of k. So we're going to come right here and we're going to say else. We're going to open up the brackets. We're going to say else if m equals num, we're going to open up the brackets and we're going to say m plus equals k. Sorry, y'all, that should be a plus equals k. Boom. Now, if num is less than m, we're going to ignore it and continue. It is either not a multiple of k or it is a smaller value that does not affect the current search. So we're going to return the smallest missing multiple of k by coming right here, and we're just going to say return m, y'all. Boom, that's all she wrote. Let's give it a run. Make sure it runs properly. It's accepted, so let's go ahead and submit it. Make sure it's still accepted after we submit it. Let's see, and look at that, y'all. 0 milliseconds beats 100% of users. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see, y'all. So before we go, y'all, make sure you get one more look at the code, and I hope y'all learned something today, and I hope to see y'all here tomorrow for another day, another LeetCode problem. See y'all then.